Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news updates from all over the province. This is the news at 12. For the local scene, the Department of Health Bicol Center for Health Development has warned about the risks of hypertension, labeling it a silent killer, while actively promoting regular blood pressure testing. According to DOH, several key factors that contribute to the increased risk of developing hypertension include an unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, tobacco use, stress, and obesity. In light of this, the DOH or the Health Department emphasized the importance of adopting healthy habits to combat this condition. These habits include engaging in at least 30 minutes of daily exercise, consuming vegetables regularly, managing stress, and most importantly, undergoing regular BP checkups. As part of Hypertension Awareness Month this May, DOH actively encouraged everyone to get their BP checked regularly while promoting a healthy lifestyle through TED, tamang pagkain, ehersisyo at disiplina. Meanwhile, the Albay Provincial Health Office APHO continues to promote the expansion of the Philippine Package of Essential Non-Communicable Disease Intervention or PhilPen as part of its comprehensive measures against non-communicable diseases such as hypertension. Meanwhile, the Philippine Fiber Industry Development Authority, Regional Office 5, and the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration Regional Office have spearheaded skills training on abaca production and twine making for families of overseas Filipino workers. This collaboration aims to empower OFW families with practical skills for economic stability. Participants learned good agricultural practices, fiber processing, and twine making, opening new livelihood opportunities. They also gained knowledge on marketing strategies for selling goods and connecting with customers to ensure stable revenue. The program's success stemmed from their partnership between OWA and PhilPida, which combined local knowledge with professional guidance for genuine opportunities. PhilPida also highlighted its responsibility to manage abaca fiber imports, enhance local production, and promote sustainable biodegradable fiber. PhilPida's efforts to collaborate with industry partners reflects its commitment to a stable, sustainable future for Philippine abaca sector. The organization also aims to strengthen local production, support farmers, and align market demands with government interests for long-term growth. In the national scene, the poll watchdogs Contra Daya and Vote Report PH have already received verified reports of technical issues with automated counting machines and other election-related problems. Voter Report PH has received reports from around Metro Manila that some voters have been assigned to inaccessible election precincts, such as the second floor of buildings. The group also received reports of technical issues with ACMs, leading to delays at various precincts. Furthermore, some voters have complained that despite carefully shading within the circle and selecting the correct number of allowable candidates, the machine's oversensitivity has mistaken to flag some ballots as overvoting, thereby nullifying votes on those ballots. Contra Daya Governor or Convener Prof. Danilo Arao has also called on the Commission on Elections to promptly develop a resolution for the incidents that have resulted in disenfranchised votes. Contra Daya and Vote Report PH has already opened a vote monitoring center to enable voters to report election irregularities nationwide, including ACM errors, vote buying, and harassment. In another story, Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. will represent the Philippines at the 2025 United Nations Peacekeeping Ministerial scheduled for May 13 to 14 in Berlin, Germany. Department of National Defense spokesperson Arsenio Andulong stated that Teodoro is set to speak during the pledging session, where the Philippines will announce its latest commitments to UN peacekeeping operations. The 2025 UN Peacekeeping Ministerial serves as a crucial platform for UN member states to demonstrate political support and make meaningful pledges aimed at enhancing mission effectiveness, ensuring peacekeepers' safety, and shaping of future of peace operations. The event will convene defense and foreign ministers from around the globe to reaffirm their commitment to peacekeeping and explore innovative strategies to bolster future missions. As a trusted partner, innovative contributor, and dedicated peacemakers, the Philippines continues to play a central role in supporting UN peacekeeping reforms and initiatives. In another story, a dozen of kadiwa ng Pangulo centers across Metro Manila and the nearby provinces will officially launch the expanded pilot of the Benting Bigas Merona program, offering affordable rice at just 12 or 20 pesos per kilo to provide relief to millions of low-income Filipinos. Originally launched in Cebu City, the program was initially planned as a 6-month pilot in the Visayas region. The program not only aims to provide affordable rice to Filipino consumers, but also seeks to alleviate the burden on the National Food Authority's warehouses, enabling the agency to purchase more palay from farmers at higher prices. It can now be extended to the other regions, including Metro Manila and neighboring provinces, through kadiwa centers and local government units involved in the National Food Crisis Emergency Initiative. Eligibility for beneficiaries will be determined by the LGUs. Vulnerable groups including single parents, people with disability, senior citizens, and recipients of the government's 4-piece program will have access to the 20 pesos rice at the kadiwa centers. With the expanded scope of the pilot run, the Department of Agriculture has decided to adjust the monthly limit to 30 kilos per household, the same level set for the 20 or the kadiwa 20 pesos rice program. The pilot run is expected to serve as many as 2 million households, approximately 10 million Filipinos, until December, ensuring that affordable, quality rice reaches those who need it most. For the news outside the country, Pakistan launched counterattacks against India after 3 of its air bases were struck overnight as the conflict between the nuclear-armed neighbors toward a full-blown war, prompting warnings against miscalculation. Pakistan previously accused India of targeting 3 of its bases with missiles, including one in Rawalpindi, about 10 kilometers from the capital, Islamabad. Authorities in Pakistan-administered Kashmir reported that 11 civilians were killed by Indian shelling overnight. The clashes involving fighter jets, missiles, drones, and artillery are the most severe in decades and have resulted in deaths of over 60 civilians. The fighting was ignited by an attack last month on the Indian-administered side of disputed Kashmir that killed 26 tourists, mostly Hindu men, which Delhi blamed on Islamabad. In another story, North Korea's Kim Jong-un supervised drills stimulating nuclear counter-strikes against Seoul and Washington just a day after South Korea's military reported missiles tests by Pyongyang that breached sanctions. Seoul's military indicated that various types of short-range ballistic missiles could be associated with a nuclear-armed North weapon exports to Moscow. The drills featured a 600mm multi-layer rocket system and a tactical ballistic missile, as reported by Pyongyang's official Korean Central News Agency. According to KCNA, detailed training on procedures and processes for rapidly transitioning to a nuclear counterattack posture was conducted. In early March, South Korea's military announced that the North had launched several unidentified ballistic missiles on the same day that Seoul and Washington commenced a major annual joint military drill called Freedom Shield. And that ends our news at 12 for today, May 13, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. Thanks to our News at 12 writers, Erica Dumlao and LJ Lorejo. On the technical side, we have Chad Bobbies. This has been your anchor, Cherry Mae Dacoro, pitching in for Sir Greg Halyare. Thank you for subscribing.